Here we have now made it to section 4, and section 4 covers question number 4. It says, to justify the SAS congruence criterion, consider the two triangles below. A. What given information is marked in the figure? B. The proof begins in the same way as in item 1. Since AB is congruent to DE, there is a sequence of rigid motions that maps AB to DE. Draw a figure at the right to show the result of this sequence of rigid motions. Assume that this sequence of rigid motions does not map point C to point F. Then it says, mark the line segments and angles that you know are congruent in your figure. Suppose you reflect triangle ABC across line segment ED. What is the image of AC and Y and E? When you reflect triangle ABC across line segment ED, can you conclude that the image of point C is at point F? And explain. For this particular problem, I'm going to give you about 7 minutes to walk through all of A through E. Go ahead, pause your video now. All right, let's take a look at question number 4 in detail. Well, we were told that AB is congruent to DE, AC was congruent to DF, and angle A is congruent to angle D, based on just my markings alone. Then it asked me to draw the figure so that ED basically coincides with AB, and then mark what I know. So I did the similar triangles with the DEF on top, and then I did the ABC, and I know angle A and D are congruent, DF was congruent to AC, and this line was congruent to itself. It says, suppose that triangle ABC is reflected across ED. So say that this one is flipped to this direction. It says, what is the image of AC? Well, the image of AC would be DF, because we know that this line is an angle bisector because these are two equal pieces, two equal angles. It asks that when we reflect this, can you conclude that the image of point C is point F? Well, yes. Since the image of AC is DF, the image of point C must lie on DF. However, AC is congruent to DF, so the image of point C must be the same distance from point D as point F. That means that the image of point C is point F. On to your debriefing.